back. This video is, what are we doing here? To discuss our process, why we chose to get married in this way, in this time, what led us to do it this way, being transparent and vulnerable with you guys.
Yeah.
That's mainly it. So, for me, in my journey over the last couple of years, I would say two years, I've learned a lot about alignment with God, alignment in God's way, in God's timing, and how I have moved completely. How prior to that time, I've moved at my own pace, thinking, well, if I want to do something, do it, as long as it's feasible and I'm not hurting anybody, it's fine. That's not how God works. That's not how things work in God's kingdom either. Joining her, which was her church, now our church, Love Kingdom Fellowship Church in New Jersey. I've learned a lot about alignment with God, and we made mistakes together. We moved in together. That probably wasn't what we should have done.
Definitely wasn't.
We were having sex prior to moving in together, and obviously moving in together, sleeping in the same bed. All of those things put us out of alignment with God's word, and put us out of alignment with what God has for us, and our lives, individually and collectively. So once that became a thing and pressing, we stopped everything. Literally.
Everything.
I started sleeping on the couch. We stopped having sex. We began praying together. We began praying with our children. We just shifted everything that we were doing to be more in alignment with God and the things that we knew that God asked of us. Up to and including getting married. So with that being on the table, well, even before that was on the table, we had the discussion, is this where we wanted to go? And I think we both knew, like, we have a long history.
Part 2 of our story coming.
Catch up if you haven't. We kind of knew where we were headed with this. So it wasn't a long discussion or a difficult decision to make. It was a matter of timing. I was still married. I was in the midst of a divorce. So the moment that I was able to receive my divorce decree, my certified divorce decree, it opened the door for us to then take the next step to us getting married. And literally, once I got my certified divorce decree, 3 days later, that which was yesterday, we went and got our marriage license, or applied for our marriage license rather. For me, as I said, you have your own perspective, but for me, it was just extremely important that I moved in alignment with God, because God has covered me in so many ways over the last couple years. I can't even begin to tell you guys it. My testimony coming soon. It's a lot. It'll have maybe like 5 parts, but God has covered me, and blessed me with this woman who has helped rebuild me, who has helped care for me at my darkest and at my lowest. So I felt that I owed it to God to move in alignment with His word. Okay, we aren't married. We shouldn't be sleeping together. Okay, let's try this out. It was rough. Imagine that. Imagine going from sleeping together in the same bed to suddenly I'm sleeping on the couch, she's sleeping in the bedroom. Yikes. That's all you got? Ooh.
Yeah, we did it though.
We did it.
Father
And
God,
I'm thankful
grace
for
of
it.
God, yes.
I'm thankful for it. And looking back, it may have felt difficult in the moment, but
Not too bad.
I've been through
Especially
worse.
for what it is, what we're doing it for, the benefits and the blessings that's gonna come from it, the growth that came from it. You know, one thing I always say is that if I ever had any doubt about us, is there no longer, because it allowed us to go through stuff and not have, as many couples have, that connection, the sexual connection to fall back on. There was no makeup sex. We had to communicate. We had to talk. We had to come to common ground. And that allowed us to grow. That allowed me the safety to say, we done been through some stuff. And ain't neither one of us leave.
It allowed us to develop a new level of intimacy. Finding ways to be intimate with one another without being sexually intimate. And it's not as hard as you think. No pun intended. Sorry.
Good Lord.
Sorry. It really isn't. You know, when you love somebody and you share everything and you're honest, you're open, you're vulnerable. It just flows. Life just flows. Conversation just flows. Laughter just flows. All those things just flow without it. Would at times seems like effort.
And because we both wanted the same thing, we knew what the goal was. We know what the bigger picture is, and neither one of us, we didn't slip. Like no one was trying to pressure either one of us. We were accountable, and it was no like, hey, you sure you don't want to? It was none of that. And
Respect. It was
none of that. Like, because we knew what we were doing, and we were in agreement, and we're trying to get in alignment with God. So we made it through.
Shoot.
Making it through.
Because
we're still not officially married yet, but we making it through. You know. So, and he's checking off boxes. He's been true.
When you live in alignment with God, it makes it easier for God to bless you in various ways. It makes it easier for him to give you things that are for you. When you're out of alignment, if he gives you something, you're going to mess it up. So why would he give it to you? He's going to withhold it until you're in alignment. And that could be anything. We're not here to judge. As I said, we came into this
wrong. All wrong.
And had to go back and take steps to correct. So if you first and foremost, if you have a relationship with God, get an understanding of alignment with God and what that means. Meaning, how does God want your life to be set up? If you're in a relationship or if you're not in a relationship, if you have children or if you don't have children, get an understanding of what that looks like and then begin moving towards that. And that may come with making hard decisions and sacrifices in your life. It could be what you eat. It could be what you watch. It could be what you listen to. It could be how you spend your time. If you truly, truly are looking to get in alignment and get more out of life, allow God to bless your life, then be prepared to sacrifice. Sacrifice those things that are comfortable to you, those things that you enjoy the most, because more than likely the things that we enjoy the most are not the best for us. You know what I'm saying? But we do them out of comfort. We do them out of habit. We do them because we feel that it's okay for us to do them. We're human. God will forgive us.
Absolutely.
But we got to do better. So that's where we're at. That's why we made the decision to get married in this way. And we'll have a ceremony, as she said, for our friends and family. Dates to be coming sometime this summer. But it was extremely important for us, for our children, and how we worship and what we believe, that we do this the right way.
Because it's not about the glitz, the glam for us. Like, we want to make sure we're in alignment with God, get it right with Him first. You know, and that's the intimate moment, to make sure that we're in alignment, and then we can celebrate together. But we're not going to hold off getting in alignment for the celebration, for the sake of a celebration.
That part.
Absolutely not.
So I hope this resonated with someone. Feel free, comment, like, subscribe,
Ask questions,
share, ask us. We're open books. We enjoy the engagement. Yeah, I hope that this can help someone, or at least give someone to talk to.
Yeah.
If you're on this path and you're struggling and you don't have nobody to talk to, hit us up in the comments. We're here because we're going through it too.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
At all.
Life on the
it.
side, so worth it. So worth it. Much more. It's worth much more than just going through life doing whatever you want to do. Put it that way, because I've been on both sides. Seems as if when I was on the other side, I dealt with so many more trials and tribulations. We just had a conversation today, where I had to ask her, like, when's the last time you got bad news? When's the last time you received bad news? And we're going back over a year. We don't really get bad news. Bad news? Mm-mm. Maybe some redirection. Maybe some disappointing news. But
or what we consider delays. But as our pastor always says, delay is not denial. It's for preparation.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
So,
and usually it's us.
It's
Usually we
us.
ain't ready. We ain't ready for what we're asking for. And he's like, "Oh, slow down, go fast. Get pass this test first." So,
I hope somebody felt this. Let us know. Love.
Till next time.